name is Gary Dranow, and welcome to All Things Music, Gary Dranow, my YouTube channel. This is the first time I've recorded in quite some time, so I'm a little nervous. What I'm going to be doing today is teaching a song I learned 50 years ago from my teacher, Ted Green. Chord Chemistry is the book he wrote, called Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. And we'll get right to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it through, and then we're going to break it down into phrases and sections, so you should be able to pick this up from this video. This is for advanced beginners and intermediate guitar players. Advanced players that do not know the song, this will also work. I am not trying to replicate Jimi Hendrix. I'm playing it the way I play it with my band. That works. So here we go. That is the entire intro, but it's also what I play for the verses. There is really no chorus, no bridge on this song. The original recording, I believe, was 2 minutes and 36 seconds long. Me and the band stretched it out to about 5 minutes with trading solos and whatever. So we're going to start with the first lick, which is a percussive thing, and it goes... And what I'm doing is I'm striking down the strings, and then with an upstroke, sliding down from the 12th fret on first and second string, and then 2 more strikes with my hand muting the strings. So once again, that lick is, and then it goes. So let's break that down. It's a hammer-on. It's a hammer-on to the 5th string with your second finger, and or 3rd finger if you want, and 1st finger if you want. I use my 2nd finger. Strip a string and play the open G string. And then you play on the 5th fret. So it's... and we'll slow that down. So again. The next lick is working off a G chord, and I'll mention right now that Jimi Hendrix and me and a lot of other players like Stevie Ray Vaughan and many, many more use thumb over the top to play your 6th string. And this is a chord that Jimi Hendrix played really frequently. For instance, in Castles Made of Sand. It's there, it's here. So what I've got is the 6th string held down on the 3rd fret, the 4th string held down on the 5th fret, the 1st finger holding down the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and the 1st finger is on the 5th fret, 1st string. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hammer on with the 1st finger. So let's take it that far. Okay, let's stop at that lick. That's still on the G chord. What you're going to do is you're going to hold like a G triad with the bass string, and then you're going to hammer on with your 3rd finger onto the 5th fret, and on the 3rd string, and then to the 4th string. And you can have the whole thing ringing. Okay, so let's take it that far. Now we go to A minor. And this is something that Jimi Hendrix did really frequently, and that's play hammer-ons while he's holding or double stopping 2 strings. Okay, so we took it a little farther there. We'll play E minor in the 1st position I double stop the fourth and fifth strings with my middle finger rather than hold the two strings like that. I just double stop them. And that is an E minor chord. And then we do another E minor chord on the 7th fret. And then we're going to hammer on the pinky again. So it goes. So that E minor lick that I just played there goes into another hammer-on. And I'm going 1-4, 1-3. So from the A minor. An E minor 7 with a hammer-on onto your 10th fret. Then the double stops with the hammer-ons. And let's do it in context, make sure I'm doing it right. So I really have to play the whole thing to get it in context. Excuse me. Went to the next lick, and it's a B minor, again with the thumb over the top. Your third finger is holding down, in this case, 4th string, and first finger is barring the 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd strings. I play this lick, all with the pinky finger. So strum the chord. Pinky on the 9th. Now we're going to do a chromatic descending thing to A minor from B minor. And that's once again the same Hendrix chord with the thumb over the top. And we're just going to go chromatically down from A to A flat to A minor. I'll show you what happens next. So let's go take it from the B minor. Okay, so this lick requires a little stretching, and this is going to be hard for you beginner players, but I'm a real proponent of the Scotch tape technique of learning parts and then stitching them together like you're Scotch taping them together. So that's why I'm breaking it down the way I am, is so you can take each part and spend as much time you need. As many times as you need to do it till you got it before you move on to the next part. So we go chromatically down. And chromatically just means half steps. That's chromatic as opposed to a scale. So chromatically down from B minor to A minor. And you're going to do a double stop lick where your pinky finger stretches up to the 9th fret and you're holding down the the 3rd and 2nd strings with your first finger. I'm really holding down the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, and I'm double stopping all those. And that's the next lick. Or you can do either one. I do them interchange them. They both sound good. So from the B minor. is we ended on a G, the Hendrix chord, and I'm going to slide up a whole step, then slide down 2 whole steps. And so here is the slide. Now this is a tricky chord. This is a C6. What I'm doing is I'm double stopping the 4th and 3rd string with my middle finger, and I'm holding the first fret, 1st finger, and then the 3rd fret ring finger, and then we're going to add a 9. And you notice all the way through the song we're doing a lot of hammer-ons with the pinky finger. So. And we're going to resolve the whole intro. D chord or a D5 chord. A lot of people play it this way. I play it with my pinky finger. That's the way I believe Robin Ford does it. And then the final lick in the intro is... If you don't have a guitar with a whammy bar, just play your harmonics on the 12th fret. But if you have a whammy bar, it's really good to bring it down half step, whole step, somewhere in there. And then the song begins. Sing this, I'm not singing the exact same melody that Jimi Hendrix sings it. I'm a third or so above, something like that. But I'm going to try to get it in Jimmy's range, so you have a reference for your band. So, well, she's... First verse. Really groovy, huh? Now, we're just going to repeat this exact same thing all the way through the song. Even when we're playing the solo, I'm just playing in the minor pentatonic, and that's pretty much what he does, but you can also play over the chords. So in the beginning of the song, there's a distinct melody. When you get to the beat, just some licks for you to think about. What I did is I played minor pentatonic in the first position. I played B minor pentatonic on the B chord. I played A first position in the B, A minor pentatonic first position, and then I played first position E. All things that you could pick up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right now and make a few suggestions. That is the song. If you want me to go farther into the song, please mention in the comments what you want me to do, and I'll be glad to come back and take this even deeper. But, you know, it's really a simple song when you get down to it. Your pentatonics. Good thing to do is learn your pentatonics 2 strings at a time, all the way up and down the neck. So, for instance, A minor pentatonic. That was the minor pentatonic, all 5 positions down the neck from the first position. And I do that every 2 sets of strings all the way down and back up. and that's a good way to learn your pentatonics and all the different positions. I mean, there's dozens of exercises, so let's just keep it at that. Picks. Picks are a personal preference, but I have found 3 that I recommend you try. I like playing with heavier picks. I have a lot more feel with my guitar with heavier picks. So the string that I play mostly is the Jim Dunlop Jazz 3 XL. I like it a lot more than just the Jazz 3 because there's more pick to hold on to, and great pick. Next is the D'Andrea Proplec. I'm not sure if this is the 751 or the 651, but this is like a jazz pick. And for my jazz playing, I use this exclusively because it's got a lot mellower attack. Also, another regular size pick would be the D'Andrea Proplec 351. And these are 1.5 millimeters, which I like the stiffness of them. The Jim Dunlop is also like 1.2 millimeter. So consider these picks, try them out. You can order them on Amazon. They're not expensive, and certainly something to look into. So that is the video for today. I will be talking about the music business in my next vlog. I have been at this for 60 years. I'm 71 years old. I have a manager. You can find my music in the description below, but it's also Spotify. This is Gary Dranow, and I've got about 100 songs on Spotify. I collaborate with two musicians, one in Australia, one in Ukraine, and I'm going to make this an absolute recommendation to all of you, is to don't try to do the whole thing by yourself. Find somebody to write with, collaborate, and you'll find your songwriting comes together much easier. So that's it for today. Thank you, and see you later.